to our pay-per-view special. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the middleweight division between these two great warriors. Carlson's making his way down to the ring, and he does so with a confidence where he knows he put all the hard work in and he's ready to explode inside those ropes. Anthony Mundine's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mundine Carlson. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, Anthony Mundine.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourself at all times. Let's touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. We expect a high work rate among these two fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate? Oh, that's gotta hurt. Anthony Mundine's legs look shaky. He was hurt. He is staggered and stumbling. Mundine's scouting report has one big weakness in it, and that is that he is prone to cuts.
Yeah, there's a lot of scar tissue around there, and when you have that scar tissue, it doesn't open right up on the same old cut, but around it. The areas around it become weak, and that's the situation we're looking at.
Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. And he pulls the trigger again. What does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own, or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy, and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Anthony Mundine's got some swelling that's now starting to show. Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joe, he can't use his legs right now, so he wishes, and it's too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not going to be there for him.
Carlson's got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
A good block. You know, a lot of people, Teddy, think that fighters like these two in the ring don't have fear, but that's not the case.
No, it's not the case. Either you're a liar if you say you don't have fear, or you should go to a doctor and find out quickly what's wrong with you. Everybody has fear. It's a matter of who uses it, who controls it. But I'll tell you a quick story. One time, Diamond actually, that he had years ago. What a tough son of a gun. This is a guy that always wanted to show how tough he was. And he used to always want to walk in there. But he couldn't become a good fighter because he wasn't afraid of the dimensions that he needed to be smart, to be clever. And where the other guys were together, they took advantage of those things.
Good combination punching by Magic Man. Carlson's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together, This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Magic Man. 10 clicks of the tuck. And a good counter by Magic Man. Carlson's proving that he's here to fight. Just look at the punch stats. And round number 3 is underway. Anthony Mundine's vision is being compromised here. That swelling around the eye is worsening as the fight continues.
Well, right now, he has to use every advantage he can. You're right. He's at a disadvantage. So now, he has to position where he keeps his opponent in a place where he can't throw punches towards the bad eye. Where he positions himself where the good eye is always in a place where it can be used.
Anthony Mundine. Wow! Anthony Mundine's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Banking away those body shots. What a chin. And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing? Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want a fighter on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Wow! Carlson's tagged by that powerful hook. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Anthony Mundine's learning a real hard lesson here, and it's that a corner man can only do so much when you're dealing with this amount of swelling around the eye.
Yeah, you have that end swell in the corner. Of course, it's a piece of metal that you put in ice. It gets very cold. It retains the cold, and you place it on the swelling part. Once it gets started, as you alluded to, Joe, it's tough to stop it. You got to get that ice or get that end swell on it early on before that swelling gets started, before it gets to this kind of place.
Is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a...
There it is! Anthony Mundine stunned and staggered. Hey, I thought he was going to be knocked out just moments ago, but he has survived this.
Well, he has a granite chin.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Anthony Mundine's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Well-struck, solid combination by Magic Man. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. That's a good block by Anthony Mundine. Carlson's jacked up by an uppercut. Able to dismiss it. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Anthony Mundine's got to deal with a cut cheek. Parries that punch intended for the head. Well done, three-punch series of punches there by Magic Man. There's another right hand. Carlson's got a real acquired skill here, and that is the ability to pick your shots and land them.
So you hear the saying when people say, do you know what time it is? You have to know what time it is. He knows what time it is. He knows when to throw a certain punch.
Carlson's doing really well on the outside. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. That's a good block by Anthony Mundine. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. Carlson's ability to just go out there and have it his way has paid off. We're halfway through this fight. He's in complete control, and he may be touching upon a knockout win here in the coming rounds.
Yes, I can see the corner of the opponent even thrown in the towel. And the referee, I've noticed the last couple rounds, he's keeping a real close eye.
Nice block by Anthony Mundine. Gets rid of that body shot. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Carlson's doing a great job. Anthony Mundine's training regimen probably didn't include much work defensively because he has been a sitting target all night long. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Carlson's in bad shape. And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
We tipped off our audience earlier when we said, watch out for that cut. It could be. Wow! Oh, Anthony Mundine's hurt by that. He goes down. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Carlson staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Carlson's strategy has been to control things on the outside, and the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. It's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good two-punch combo by Magic Man. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Showing you some defense there with the block. Carlson's well-conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have a head in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
Round 8 is underway. Carlson's coming off of his stool, ready for this round, knowing exactly what his cornermen were trying to get across to him. And that is, hey, you can do it right here. This fight is there for the taking. He had his opponent hurt badly in that last round.
Yeah, you spent 3 minutes of the last round hurting him. He's only had 1 minute to get better. You know what? Do the math. Go out there and subtract this guy.
Anthony Mundine's losing badly. I mean, do you see it any other way, Teddy? He's losing this fight.
Yeah, he is, and he's got to turn it around. And I think it's too late. I hate to say this as a trainer, but to start doing all the fundamental things that usually you get into a fight, it's too late for that. He needs to find a way to land a big shot.
That's typically not the message you hand out.
No, it's not, because the more you look for a big shot, the more you don't find it. You leave yourself wide open. But he's gotten himself painted into that corner right now.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Anthony Mundine's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually... You knew the swelling was bad. Now you see the result. The ref stepping in, stopping this fight. That's a TKO.
Your winner, Magic Man Carlson.
Carlson's your winner by TKO.
And a guy that I want to see more of.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.